Carnivore Girl's creative carnivore kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show. Carnivore recipes with meat, fish, seafood, eggs, gelatin, flavored seltzer, water, and salt. From super easy to complicated, from quickly done to many hours in the kitchen. I always say everybody's body and brain are different, and you gotta figure out what works best for you. The carnivore lifestyle has tremendous benefits, healing effects, and is the best elimination diet. There are many different ways how to do carnivore. I found a way that momentarily works the best for me. In this cooking show, I'll show you it doesn't have to be boring and can be very creative, delicious, and fun. I already created so many carnivore recipes on Instagram at karnivorgirl, and I have this never-ending list on my phone with tons of ideas. My brain is a gift and a curse. Have fun with this episode! Hey, Aline here, aka Carnivore Girl. Welcome to my creative carnivore kitchen. Today I want to make shrimp flour. So I already made chicken flour, beef flour. Here is the recipe for chicken flour, and the beef flour is done exactly the same way. So now shrimp flour, actually basically also done the same way, but I decided to make a separate video for it. So, of course, I have shrimp, and I'm starting to boil water here. So I just wanna, these are just uncooked raw shrimp, and I just wanna cook them. Well, you can put them in a frying pan, just, yeah, cook them however you want. That's the first step. Okay, so those shrimp are so small. Well, now it's boiling, but I checked and it wasn't even boiling yet and they were done. Because here I'm using small shrimp. Usually I use bigger shrimp, they're much more tasty for meals, but for the flour, those are okay. So step 2, taking them out. Also, you saw I didn't put any salt into the water. Usually shrimp are, well, it always depends what kind of shrimp you get, but usually for me shrimp are salty enough. But I did wash them under the cold water, so maybe if they were salty, some salt got off. But yeah, you can add salt or not, you could add salt later. Anyways, so I'm just gonna take them out here and let them cool off so I can handle them better. And then I'll be back. Before I forget, never throw away shrimp peel. Well, those were already peeled, but I keep the shrimp peel in a Tupperware in my freezer. And then, for example, here, this, you could put a whole bunch of shrimp peel in it and then let the liquid, the water reduce. Best shrimp stock ever. Here is a recipe for that. Really great. So now those are so little, so you wouldn't really have to do that, but I still cut them in half and, like, how do you say, lengthwise. Maybe I won't cut all of them in half. And then actually, so they dry out a little bit faster, and that's actually how I make my shrimp chips, but with bigger shrimp. So these are too small. And I just tried a little bit, so they don't have enough salt for me. So here I already prepared some. I just put some salt on. You don't have to use salt, I mean, but I like when my flour is already a bit salted. So this is a little rack, or however you call it, and here I have the bigger one, and I figured out, let's see so you can see better, so I can put this over See, like this. And now I can put it in the Ninja Foodi like that. Of course, first I'm gonna fill this up with my shrimp. So probably put some more salt over it. Maybe I shouldn't have salted the lower part yet, because if I just put salt on top of at the end, it comes down. But oh yeah. So I'm gonna finish. This is step, where are we? 3, cutting, 4, putting it on here. But as I said, you don't, I know, well, yeah, but you can also just put them up like that, or even like this. Okay, and here are my 2 racks full of, I halved all of them. Huh, except for that, no, it's halved. Halved. So yeah, I cut them in half, all of them. So here they are, the little shrimp. And now I just dehydrate it. Usually I just leave it at 150 and it starts with 6 hours. They're not that big. I don't know how long it takes. I just keep checking until they totally dried out. You could do, if you don't have a dehydrator or a Ninja Foodi, you could do the same here with the oven. So just set the oven to the lowest that you have, and then just, yeah, put those on a sheet, a baking sheet or something, put them in there. And then what I used to do, did this. So it's like drying it out. It's more like dehydrating. So yeah, that works totally well too. But if you don't have a Ninja Foodi, I totally recommend to get one. First I was like, oh my gosh, no, that's not real cooking or whatever. I use it like every day, multiple times. It's really cool. We had another, well, it's still here, another air fryer. See it here? Totally bullshit, except for like burger patties. That is okay. The oh, I turned it off. I plugged it up. It's not plugged in anymore. I think, what was it? The broil setting or whatever. Burger patties, that was okay. Otherwise, it sucked as hell. But what I have for that one, that's why it's still here. This is so fucking cool. A rotisserie. So I can put like little chickens or like Cornish hens in there, and kebab. Well, kebab you make like this, but I made it like this. Kebab sometime in the future. I want to do that for an episode. It's so good. So for that, it's perfect. Otherwise, it sucks. For steak, it sucks. For everything else. So the Ninja Foodi was really worth it. We got it actually on discount because it used to be one that didn't work anymore, so they sent it back, they fixed it, and so then we got it. And it has tons of things here. Pressure cooking, I use that a lot, usually for chicken breast, and then the broth is so good. Here actually is a recipe for that, or like for shredded beef, for what is it, ribs and stuff. Yeah, now I'm doing fine with slow cooked meat, but for a while I didn't do fine with slow cooked meat. So the pressure cooker is much less, as it's like 45 minutes to an hour instead of 12 hours, and I tolerated that. Steam I never used, slow cook yogurt never used, sear, saute, that's, you need to keep this open and you just sear it, use that to dehydrate, what we do now, really great. And broil, that's what I never use air crisp, that one is shitty because the broil is just so much better. And bake, roast, of course I use too. So it is really worth it to get on. So I wasn't planning on that, but here you also have a description of the Ninja Foodi. And I'm back. I put them in here because look how small they got. So yeah, they still fall out, but that's what I got here. And now, super easy, just putting them into the blender. That's basically how I make all my animal flour. Dehydrated and blended. Okay. Grind it. I'm probably too late. I wanted to show something. Do I still have one? A whole one? No. So before I put them in here, then those were my shrimp chips. Not blended, then I have shrimp chips. But you saw how small they were. When I want to make shrimp chips, that's really cool for like decoration on top of food, or like even to use it as a spoon. I use much bigger shrimp, so these are way too, well, yeah, it could also be cool, the whole little shrimp to just sprinkle over food and stuff. So I call them shrimp chips. And now I blend it, then I have shrimp flour. Okay, I figured out liquefy is stronger than grind, and ice crush is stronger than liquefy. So I used the ice crush at the end. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. One more time. Of course, it depends how fine you want it. Ooh, it smells so shrimpy, but good. Ooh, look, nice. And here I have my, woo, cool. Of course, I want to get all of it. Oh, fuck me. Oh. So we'll get that out later. So. Ooh, looks really cool. And smells good. So, and here you go. So easy. Ooh, shrimp. My shrimp flour. I'm super excited. I already have recipe ideas to use this. Ooh, yeah. You have a good one. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you try out this recipe, please tag me and let me know how you like it. Subscribe, share, like, comment, follow me on Instagram @carnivorgirl. See you next week in my next episode of Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show.